From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Thursday, May 29th. A fiery four-car crash caused major delays on O Street near 34th this evening. An SUV caught fire after the accident around 5 o'clock, sending smoke into the air and backing up westbound traffic. Lincoln Fire and Rescue quickly put out the blaze and said no one was hurt. Westbound O Street at 35th was closed for some time as a result. Now to a case update. The final suspect in an October shooting near 14th and O Street has been sentenced. 26-year-old Alvin Jones Jr. received 12 to 20 years in prison for second-degree assault. 5 other charges, including 2 weapons counts, were dropped. 4 people were hurt, but thankfully their injuries weren't life-threatening. Controversy is brewing within the Nebraska Liquor Control Commission. Executive Director Hobart Roop was suspended without pay today during a brief emergency meeting. The move comes less than 24 hours after a federal search warrant was executed at the commission's office. Chairman Bruce Bailey says the suspension stems from alleged criminal conduct that calls into question Roop's fitness and ability to serve. The FBI confirmed the search but hasn't released any details. No arrests have been made. Governor Jim Pillen is looking toward the future, officially launching his re-election campaign. He touted a record of conservative wins, focusing on tax relief, border security, banning transgender participation in school sports, and scaling back DEI policies. He also reaffirmed support for President Trump. The Nebraska Democratic Party responded with sharp criticism, accusing Pillen of prioritizing slumlords and bedbugs over Nebraskans. The primary election is set for May 2026. No official challengers have entered the race. At the Capitol, a bill to ban synthetic hemp products like Delta 8 is one step closer to becoming law. It advanced to final reading this week and would limit processed hemp to 0.3% THC by weight or 10 milligrams per package. Local growers say the restrictions could force them to drastically alter or eliminate popular products.
It just breaks my heart. We have a lot of people that really, really love our products and have had a transformative experience with them. And I don't think there's any way around it.
Speaker John Arch says the bill's final reading is set for tomorrow afternoon. Lawmakers also passed 2 major bills, now sending them to the governor's desk. The first, LB 530, lowers the minimum age for youth incarceration from 13 to 11. It also toughens penalties for those who supply fentanyl in overdose cases and expands vehicular homicide charges to include the death of an unborn child. The second bill weakens the voter-approved paid sick leave law passed last year, exempting employers from providing leave to 14 and 15-year-olds, seasonal workers, and staff at small businesses. In downtown Lincoln, dozens of nonprofits rallied at Tower Square as Give to Lincoln Day entered its final hours. It's one of the biggest fundraising events of the year, with many groups counting on donations to fund essential services. All donations made by midnight will be matched by the Lincoln Community Foundation. Switching gears to sports, Nebraska's 2025 football schedule is now out, and it's anything but boring. The Huskers will play on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, with morning and night games in the mix. CBS will air the September 20th matchup against Michigan, along with the season finale versus Iowa. Akron will be a night game. Houston Christian kicks off at 11 a.m., and the Friday night game in Minneapolis is set for October 17th. Speaking of the Huskers, the baseball team is on site in Chapel Hill ahead of the NCAA tournament. Nebraska held practice today before opening against Oklahoma in the regionals. First pitch is set for 4 p.m. Friday, streaming exclusively on ESPN+. The Sooners won their last meeting, a walk-off in the 9th inning. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.